Today we'll bring you another vehicle from the Oak Leaf collection. You'll remember Patty's awesome 2000 GMC Sonoma from last Sunday. If you missed it, we'll put a link below. It's a home-built hot rod just like this week's feature. But this time it's a 2001 Chevrolet S10 Blazer, built and owned by Patty and her husband Randy. Both features were shot at the beautiful spring training field for the Chicago Cubs known as Sloan Park. Like the Sonoma, the Blazer was built in the Oak Leaf's modest two-car home garage. Randy and Patty are great people, and we really enjoyed meeting them and going for a ride in both trucks.
Okay, my name's Randy Oakleaf, and I have a 2001 S10 Blazer. We did a show on 4th of July here in Mesa. It was for American cars only, all American built, and I got some videos of it at the fireworks, so hope you enjoy it.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Needed a project when I retired, so we bought it and did a frame off, tore it completely apart, made 4-link, put Q1 shocks, coil-over shocks and stuff on it. It's got a 4.3. It's been bored out to a 40 over to 270 cubic inch. It's got a 66 millimeter turbo. J&E flat top or dish pistons. It's got Eagle 8 spring rods in it. It's been completely balanced, and all the machine work was done by Basco Engineering. Other than that, I assembled everything. The frame was all, it's a frame off deal, and we took all the cross members out, the extra stuff. We did need to put a 4-link cross member in. It's got a 5-speed for an S10 in it that we went through and beefed it up to handle the horsepower. It's set at 16 pounds of boost right now. And it's got Vortec heads with small block Chevy valves been put in it, 202s, 160 exhaust. Got roller rockers. It's got, because the V6 is nothing but a 350 with the center 2 cylinders missing. And so it uses a lot of the same parts. It's got a Lenati solid lifter cam, flat tappet. It was recommended by Nelson Industries out of California, Nelson Racing Engines. That's who suggested that cam. So that's why I went with it. And it's been a real good driver. I mean, it's a real sweet driver. It's got a stock S10 rear end with 342 Bosby gears in it. So when we were doing it, we were checking around for back windows, couldn't find any anywhere. We found one back east. They wanted $500 for it, and it was like, holy mackerel, you know. And so a friend of mine suggested pull the windows out, and he would make metal panels. And so he made up the panels for me, and I welded them in, and we made a delivery out of it just to be different. So it's worked out. We get a lot of comments on it at the shows, how, you know, they look at it and they don't know what it is, but so they'll ask. But it's made it unique. And then Patty come up with the idea for the interior on the inside, because we were going to do a show and we had nothing there but bare metal. We were going, oh, what we're going to do? So it's just, well, let's get some material and some foam, and we'll make some stuff and go in there. And it worked out perfect. The seats are out of a 2017 Pacifica. It's a center fold-down seats in the back. So these seats all fold down like a Blazer would. So you can open it up in the back and it goes all the way up. And what I did was took the tracks, tore the seats all apart, took the tracks off the S10 and welded them and cut them and made them fit these Pacifica seats, so they bolt right in the same spot. The interior other than that is all stock. The dash is all autometer gauges and that stuff, and boost controllers and that in it. And so then it's a water-cooled turbo. It came out of Dubai. A company in Dubai makes them. And so what I did, because when I first hooked it up, it was dumping all that hot water from the turbo right back into the motor, and the engine temperature was terrible. I couldn't run it. And so I put it's got a 15 by 18 inch cooler underneath the driver's seat by the transmission with a 12-inch fan. So I run my water out of the turbo through that fan, then back to the motor. And so it cooled the motor down 30 degrees. So that's how I cured that problem. Because when you build something, you make one change, and then it snowballs into a whole bunch of other changes. In the back, we couldn't figure out, because I have no room up front for a battery anymore. So I didn't just want a battery sitting in the back, just in a tray or anything. So we were up in Hebert looking to an antique store, and I ran across this old military toolbox. So we bought it, and that became the battery box for the car. So it worked out pretty slick in the back, the way it sits. And so it's been a fun little build. That's pretty much it. We don't race it or anything like that. It's just take the shows and meet people and greet people, and it's fun. The color is a 70 Mopar blue is the color, metallic blue. It's 6-year-old. It's been built for 6 years now, and so we drive them. We don't trailer them anywhere. If we're taking it, it's going to drive. If it can't make it there, then I won't own it. We'll get rid of it, because you got to drive them. That's the fun part of having them, is driving them.
Join us next Sunday as we bring you the story of a guy who you've seen before. I won't tell you more other than to say it's a Survivor 1966 Ford F-100. See you then, and remember, please be careful out there.